What is up everyone, welcome back for another video of the Icon set in Diablo 3. So this set is very useful because we can create a lot of different builds with the Icon set. But after this video I'm gonna think about creating a sort of seal build which we had in Diablo 2. And if you had that, then you were just fucking great because whoa, you got the seal character, yeah. But I'm not sure if it's gonna work. But I was thinking about a weapon that is hitting more than one enemy with a lot of secondary stun on hit or freeze on hit, with a lot of attack speed and area damage. But I'm not sure if it's gonna work. I just have to do some research on it, and if you want, you can help me with that. But let's get back to this video. You are watching the Condemn build. I think it is a very powerful build. The second best player on the leaderboard is using another version of this build. I tried that build and it was just a little bit squashy. I couldn't find my way, so I changed it a little bit. So to be honest, I just used the same build as I did in my last video, only I changed the weapon and the shield, and that's the only thing I changed. So with two items, if you change two items, you have a completely different build. So this Icon set is just fucking hilarious. Everything has to do about the Icon set. So what you want to do in Season 12 is search for the Icon set. That's what you want to do. But let's get back to this video and let's talk about what you need. So if you also want to clear a Great Rift 109, then use this build. So for this set you need 6 pieces of the Icon set. This will give you 1000% more damage, 50% damage reduction, 50% cooldown reduction, and the second set will reduce the cost of your spells when you are in accurate form. Great! We still want to use the Traveler's Pledge and the Compass Rose because it will give us damage reduction, or it will increase our damage if we stand still. So the choice is yours how you want to use these items. I'm using the Unity and also a Unity on the follower, otherwise it doesn't work. This will just split the damage between you and the follower, so it sounds like 50% damage reduction. We also want to use strong arm braces for the increase in damage. For our belt we want to use Vigilant because this will allow you to put some cooldown reduction states on the belt, which is really needed, otherwise we are gonna die. The weapon Blade of Prophecy will be our weapon where we will slay the enemies with. This will increase the damage of Condemn when you hit 2 enemies or more, which is great. For our shield we want to use Friday. I can't do that shit, man, come on. This will take the cooldown away on Condemn and it will increase the damage of Condemn. In Arcanized Cube we want to use the Furnace. I didn't do much damage on the elites in my opinion, so I just changed this to the Furnace because I thought I needed it. Because this build is very tanky, we don't really need a Killer Caress, but we want to have Accurate Champion up at all times, and Leoric's Crown will help us with that. Also, when you want to use a Killer Caress, make sure you keep an eye on your rat cost, because it has to be 90% or more. And as last, of course, Convention of Elements. This will just increase the damage by a lot. So make sure you have it on the right element, and then you will get 200% increased damage. For the legendary gems, Bane of the Trapped, Bane of the Stricken, Esoteric Alteration. For the skills, we want to use Punish Rebirth. This will give us some lives back. Laws of Justice, Decaying Strength. This will give us more toughness. Provoke Hit Me. This will give us 50% more block chance. Condemn, Vacuum, this is our damage dealer. It has no cooldown because of our shield, and our shield and weapon is buffing this skill like crazy. So you want to make sure you spam the shit out of this skill, and you want to spam it so much that it seems like you are retarded even when there are no enemies. Just spam it. Iron Skin, Flash, because we can't use the illusory boots like the top second player is using in his build. We just want to use this skill because it will allow us to move through enemies so we won't get stuck between a group of monsters. And as last, Prophet, Accurate Champion. You just want to make sure you got this up at all times. We don't use Gokok of Swiftness, so you want to have 57% cooldown reduction, and then you can have Average Champion up at all times. When you are gonna die, just move away and come back to the same group that was killing you to get your revenge. For our passives, Heavenly Strength, so we can wield a two-handed weapon and a shield. Holy Cause for the damage, and it will also give you some health back. Indestructible or Vigilant, the choice is yours. And as last, Finery for the toughness and damage boost. For the Paragon points, it's really easy, 25% movement speed, the rest in strength. For your offense, cooldown reduction, critical chance, critical damage and attack speed. For your defense, my mouse, there we go. Life, all resist, armor and life regen. And as last for your utility, resource cost reduction, area damage and life per hit. So for the states are very important. I got the wrong ones, but whatever. For your helm, strength, vitality, critical chance. For your shoulders, strength, all resist, cooldown reduction and condemn damage. For your necklace, you can go for holy damage. You can also go for critical chance, critical damage, cooldown reduction. For your armor, strength, all resist, condemn. For your gloves, strength, critical chance, critical damage and cooldown reduction. For your braces, holy damage, strength, vitality, critical chance. For your belt, strength, vitality, all resist, cooldown reduction. Yes, for your ring, critical chance, critical damage, cooldown reduction and maybe strength. For your pants, strength, vitality, all resist, very important. For your weapon, weapon damage, percent damage, area damage or area damage, strength and cooldown reduction. For your boots, strength, vitality, all resist and armor. For your shield, strength, vitality, cooldown reduction and area damage. So this is the build. Let's jump back into the Great Rift. So the main thing what you want to do is keep Average Champion up at all times. Then you just want to group the monsters together. If you are stuck, don't worry, you can move through enemies when you got hit. Just group everything together and keep condemning them. Just use that skill, you know, what we talked about. And that is your playstyle of this build. There is a stronger version, but this is very easy to play. I will make another video about this build, and then I will be talking about the build that the second best player on the leaderboard is using. He is using Focused and Restrained and a Killer Caress in his inventory, and he has the Akon set necklace. So it has less toughness, but I don't know, it has a lot more damage but less toughness. So if you just want to play the easy style, and you can use this build. If you want to go really hard and trying hard, then you should be using the Focus and Restraint, but you have to be a little bit more careful. But anyway, there won't be a huge difference in Great Rift levels between this build and that build. This build is just a bit more tanky, and that build is doing more damage. So this was the video. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, leave a comment, like and subscribe. Also turn on the notification. It's next to the subscribe button somewhere. And then I will see you in the next video. Peace. Enjoy this build.